The following story has been brought to you by StoriesToInspire.org.
The last thing that you can do to really enter into yourself this idea of dignity that I found out works is what I like to call the Bubby system. I'm sorry, I was very proud of myself about that name. Okay, the Bubby system is this. My grandmother was in a nursing home here many years ago in Brooklyn when we were living here. And my sister one time went to see her. And it was Friday afternoon. She was going in. She walks in. And sure enough, there's my father. He's sitting there with her. And my father, who's a very big Talmid Chacham, very big tzaddik, very special person, one of the most unbelievable people I've ever met in my whole life, is sitting there. And my grandmother couldn't see in the later years, and her hands would shake. And he's sitting there, and he's putting on her makeup for her, for Shabbos. And my sister was so, confused, because you have to understand who my father was to us, and now he's sitting over here being a makeup artist. Nothing against makeup artists, but it was just a mind-bending thing. She was like, Abba, what are you doing? And my father said, this is a dignified woman. She's not meeting the Shabbos Malka like that, looking like this. And he put on her makeup. That's understanding dignity. That's understanding what real dignity is. Real dignity is when we stand up for things when it's uncomfortable. When it's difficult, like the Beit Yosef told us, it's going to be hard. They're going to make fun of you. The Bubby system, my grandmother, my other grandmother, I met her when she was already older in Israel. She was the epitome. You never saw her, even when she was in the hospital, even when she was sick as any, you never saw her that she was not looking her best. Her mepachat always on, right? Always everything. Why? She understood this idea. I'm a dignified woman. I'm something special. I'm something special. They say Rav Shlomo Freifeld, every time he would talk to his Rebbe, he would, even on the phone, when he would talk to him on the phone, he would stand up, he would talk standing up, and he would wear his jacket. Because you stand a certain way. When it doesn't matter if he's there or not. Dignity is not for other people, it's for us. It's ours. It's not to be dignified in front of someone else. Rabbi Berkowitz always says, I apologize for this example, Rabbi Berkowitz says that I could say it. Rabbi Berkowitz always says, when someone goes to the bathroom in their house alone, they still close the bathroom door. Why? Because you're dignified people, you're not an animal. We're dignified. We stand a certain way, we hold our heads high. We don't need the world to know who we are from the way we dress. We affect the world with who we are through the way we dress. It's very different. It's for me. I do this for me, not for anyone else. My din and dignity has nothing to do with the person looking at me. It has to do with how I hold myself. This applies to when I go to Florida, and it applies to when I'm sitting in the middle of Brooklyn. It's how I hold myself.
Enjoyed this story? Come again. Bring a friend. StoriesToInspire.org